Whoa. Whoa, hey everybody, welcome to That's Good Sports Madden 19 cover reveal edition. Thanks for joining me live here on YouTube. I am doing a little bit different thing today, okay? We're going to talk about the Madden game, some of the improvements, take a look at the trailer they put out, talk about T.O. on the cover, the Hall of Fame edition, everything it means, all right? I'm live. I'm using OBS for the first time, so I can like go between my screen and my computer screen. Like I'm trying to get up to speed with the 22nd century. Okay, so hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I've got a lot here I am trying to do, and I might fuck it up. Okay, let's just start with that. I might fuck this up, but with the new Madden Hall of Fame edition, okay, you get to build a franchise around Terrell Owens if you want. But the really cool thing, and Broncos fans, you're gonna fucking like this. The really cool thing is you can build a franchise around Terrell Davis, Rod Woodson, Brian Urlacher, or Dan Marino. Everybody knows right now Terrell Davis is going to win every game for you if you do decide to build the game around TD. But now here's the shitty news. Here's the shitty news. If you want to do that, you got to pay $80 for the new Hall of Fame edition of Madden. Not only will it let you build your team around those legends, not only will it do that, it will give you access to the game 3 days early, so it'll come out on August 7th for you instead of August 10th. So you get it early. Big freaking deal. You can play it 3 days before nobody else is going to be fucking playing it because they spent $80. Nobody wants to spend that much money on it. But here's the thing that's cool. Here's the thing that EA Sports did to really entice you to shell out the extra cash for the game. In addition to being able to play as the still hairless Brian Urlacher, you can play with lesser former NFL players. You can build a franchise around them with guys like Dale Carter or Natron Means. And, of course, they will be able to give you hand jobs. So it's not that you can just play with those guys, but Dale Carter and Natron Means are willing to give $80 buyers hand jobs, and for cleanliness purposes, they will be using the wide receiver gloves. So don't think it's like weird or anything like that because they'll be using gloves. EA Sports was very firm on making sure those former lesser players that aren't in the Hall of Fame wore gloves for your hand jobs if you do pay for those. That's up to you, okay? There'll be another player on the cover, a current player for all of us poor people who don't spend the $80. EA put out a statement today saying, and I quote, "Anyone who doesn't spend $80 for the Hall of Fame edition is a sucker, probably a broke-ass man-child who still lives at home and Frenches his mommy." Now, those are harsh words from EA Sports, okay? But I'm still not going to spend the $80 to do it. But let's take a look at the cover here. Let's take a look at the cover. I know you've seen it. I know you've seen the cover, but here it is in all its glory. T.O., Terrell Owens, everybody's favorite former player, right? Now, it's a beautiful cover, but there's been some controversy already about this cover, okay? So it's crazy, but you may notice right here, there's a problem. Let me zoom in on that for you, okay? Right in this groin region, EA Sports refused to put a bulge in for T.O. And if you've ever watched football, you put in, all of the players have bulges, okay? All of the players have bulges. And EA didn't do it. Everybody knows Terrell Davis and Terrell Owens both have good-sized bulges. And so people have been talking on the internet that this is something EA was just cowardly to not include in the game. I kind of agree with everybody about that sentiment. And then this trailer came out for the game today. It's kind of a trailer.
You're looking at Madden 18 footage.
Oops, hold on. Let me fix the audio for you because you won't be able to freaking hear it. How about this? How about now?
Which can only mean one thing. Madden 19 has been announced. I'm Tony, and despite having no trailer, this GameSpot news update does have a lot to tell you.
Now it's almost like
as expected, this year's Madden is making some changes. One of the biggest is something called Real Player Motion technology, which EA says is a, quote, new animation system that unlocks next-level responsiveness and player personality. Players will experience more precision as they run, cut, catch, and celebrate on the gridiron this season. Franchise mode will get a, quote, intuitive progression system that lets you choose between building a winning team in the near future or training for later. You can also create your own custom draft class. Finally, Ultimate Team is getting new training tools and solo challenges with their own leaderboards.
I didn't research
Madden 19.
If I'm being completely honest. If I'm being 100% honest, I did not research that trailer. I thought I would just play it and it would be really cool. That did not happen. The other thing, you know, Terrell Owens, or Terrell Owens, however you want to say it, it's fine. It's acceptable either way. I looked it up on Wikipedia. But he did announce the game release through EA Sports on their Instagram account today. So we can take a look at that.
Hello, this is working. There's been a lot of speculation as to what I'm doing. So after a lot of discussion with my family and everyone, some of my coaches and stuff, I've decided that it's time to come back to the game. And so with that being said, I've officially signed with Madden, NFL 19 Hall of Fame edition, EA Sports. I'm back in the game. So get your popcorn ready.
Okay, so you see what T.O. did there. He pretended like he was going to come back into the NFL, but then he just announced he's going to be on the Madden 19 cover. He tricked all of us. He sure as hell fooled me. I thought he was about to come back in the NFL, and then he threw popcorn on his head and said he'll be in the Madden 19 cover of the game. So some of the things maybe I forgot to mention. If you do spend $80 for the game, you do get the 12 Gold Team Fantasy Packs, the Elite Legends. EA has said they have improved on the player controls and some of the animation. So when you're playing as a running back, the big thing they're touting as an improvement is the ability to juke players. The running back's cuts should be better, more precise. The other thing that they did mention, and I thought this was really interesting, they're really focused on their better animation, more realistic looking players, and that they're saying that if you play in 4K on your TV, that you will actually be able to see NFL players lose their memories when they get concussions in the game, and that NFL owners, you'll get to see their enraged faces turn red with blood rage when you make a player kneel during the national anthem. And you can play in anthem mode, you know, if you want to. It's really hard. As a player, you face more controversy, and the NFL is going to throw a lot of stuff at you, but you can play in that mode if you choose to. So I just want to put that out there for information, okay? It's information. That's what I'm bringing you today. And with the release of this game, I'd be stupid if I didn't mention that I have made the top 10 rejected Madden 19 covers video. You may have already seen it, but here's just a little sneak peek of that video, just in case you haven't seen it and you need me to entice you. Should I throw this game-winning touchdown to that wide-open wide receiver? Or should I try to French my head coach after the game? The number 2 rejected Madden cover for Madden 19 was the Royal Rumble edition. Oh man, this would have been cool. With the rising popularity of the UFC and WWE games, Madden thought about taking the blitz approach and incorporating body slams and fights into the game after the 2017 season saw round 2 chains between Aqib Talib and Michael Crabtree. and the I'll punch your head even if you're still wearing a helmet fight between AJ Green and Jalen Ramsey, the now you see me, now you don't body crush between Mike Evans and Marshawn Lattimore, and the king of cheap shots himself, Rob Gronkowski, taking his infamous I don't care if the play is over and if you're out of bounds hit on Tre'Davious White. It would have been a brawl for the ages and probably the most popular version of Madden if they had the cojones to make it. And here we are, Okay, you can't know who number 1 is right now. Like, if I revealed number 1 to you, then you'd have no reason to watch that video. that would have been that would have been a gaffe by me. But I think that's all the news right now. Some people in the comments are saying this is clickbait. How the fuck is this clickbait? I'm talking about everything that we know about Madden 19 right now. It's that T.O.'s on the cover. I revealed what players you could play at if you pay $80. I talked about some of the new game improvements. That's not clickbait. What do you think I was going to play the game? Nobody even has the game yet. How the fuck is this clickbait? I am not clickbait. But if you think of a good clickbait title that I can relabel this video as, I will take those suggestions. I see everybody's... Thomas Matthew, you are clickbait. You are clickbait, Thomas. Okay, so yeah, thank you guys for joining me. If you want to chat, we'll do it right now. Let's see. Is your hate for Tom Brady stronger than your love for the Broncos? No. My love always supersedes hate in my world. I will always love the Broncos more than Tom Brady. More than I hate Tom Brady. So just know that my hate for Tom Brady comes from a place of love, you know? How's this fake news? How's this fake news? Can you be Mark Wahlberg if you play with the Eagles? You can, but you have to pay $1,000 if you want to play as Mark Wahlberg. So that's kind of shitty, but is it worth the money? I don't know yet. I haven't got to play it. God damn it, Thomas Matthew. If you keep saying clickbait, I don't know what I'm going to do, but I don't like it. More questions. Can you kiss me? That is impossible to do right now, but I would if we were face to face. Okay. Was that a sufficient review of the video game? Cover release. Remember, the game doesn't come out until August, okay? So, and I wanted to try out this new OBS layout. If you guys have suggestions on how I can use it better, or maybe ways that you want me to do this and incorporate the internet, we can try. But yeah, that's it for now. Make sure to check out the top 10 rejected Madden cover videos. If you haven't done so already, subscribe, please, and share this video with... If you have more than 10 friends, try to share it with more than your 10 friends. It's really hard to get that many friends, but it would be a huge help to me. And I'm not seeing any important questions right now, so I'm going to end this video. I'm going to end it. And thank you for defending me, who are saying that it wasn't clickbait. You guys are all right. I love you. I love you guys so much.